Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about the announcements from the Bushiroad New Year's Grand Presentation 2025 for Weiss Schwarz Rose, Blau, and Rebirth For You. As you can see right now, the video is privated, so you cannot watch it. I was peacefully sleeping in my bed, and I think I made the right decision on that one. Interesting enough, you can always tell that these sites are made by different teams. Take a look at Weiss Schwarz right here. This is the announcement page. You can see Rebirth For You. We got some pretty pictures. Rose, you got some pictures as well, and even on Blau. But Weiss Schwarz is kind of lacking, so I had to pull this off of X. Now you can see right here, we have Amagami sisters, and I will say a lot of this has already been known. What was announced tonight, they just showed you some more pretty pictures for this stuff, and as you can see here, we have the 3 AGRs. I like the fact that you have more than just one AGR potentially, depending on the set. I do wish when I show you like all the different AGRs that are on here, that I wish there was a little bit more life in a way for the characters. It's kind of just like this some standard pose, and there's other arts that we have seen before on different cards that I would rather have that on. But if you like the show, here you go. All right, here was some Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest. This is the SSP. Hopefully you're all excited for that. Anybody that's excited for Fairy Tale. Next one was SEC Plus for MyGo and Ave Mujica. There it is. Again, that comes out on February 28th. So it's just a lot of what we already knew was coming. And then we got Sneaker, Bunko, AGRs. We got a Alya, and we also got Aqua. And this is what I mean by standard pose. This Aqua, I think there could have been something better, but here's Alya for all the people that love a little bit of thigh. There you go. And then we got an announcement for Overlord. Yes, more Overlord. I hope you're all excited. And this image right here, this is a retweet campaign. You could potentially win a case. So if you want to do that, make sure you get out on the socials, of course. I know it's on X. I don't know if it's on anything else, but there you are. Here is Blue Archive, the animation, same idea. You have Miracle Girl Nanoha. You also have Aogiri High School. And we knew about this. This is announced on social media not too long ago. And then you have Idolmasters premium booster boxes because you all love it. And you can have 4 different ones. And then you also have another Idolmaster booster box. So here is your recap of all of that. Remember, if you don't know how to read this and you just want to know what it is, just pull up Google Translate on your phone, point it at the screen, and you got your answers. And if you don't have that, I mean, just screenshot this, right? And use the app as well. I have 2 phones. So that always works out for me. But for those without 2 phones, that might be a problem. Now, moving over here to Rebirth For You. This one's interesting. We got more Idolmaster shiny colors. I say interesting because we knew from, I don't know, like a year ago where they were saying they're kind of trying to differentiate Weiss Schwarz from Rebirth For You. And I keep saying this over and over again that the IPs are being used repeatedly. So Idolmasters 328, new product information. This is gonna hurt some souls. Yep, 100 girlfriends. That really. Yeah, this thing is coming out volume number 2. If you don't remember, there was a volume 1 for Rebirth For You. Aogiri High School. That's interesting because I thought I just talked about that in Weiss Schwarz. And then here is your summary. Now you can take a look here. Yeah, here's your first set and now second set. Read them and weep. Read them and weep. Okay, but yeah, I just it's so hard. You just see an overlap of all these different games. And don't forget Shangri-La Frontier. Man, this season was so good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I was about to say a spoiler, but I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. And then we have Weiss Schwarz Rose. Yeah, people are excited for this one, right? Because this is the risque side of Weiss Schwarz at this point. So here you go. We got announcements of dates. We got Yuzu Soft Gushing Over Magical Girls coming out on April 25th. You have HARUKAZE coming out on June 27th. And then you have Interspecies Reviewers August 29th. So that's pretty amazing. And the most interesting part about it, which let's see. There it is. There it is. I had to scroll down just a little bit more. I got too excited. You can see AGR. They're putting AGRs in this sucker. And then here you go, another AGR. So that's probably the path forward. We're going to start seeing AGRs all over the place, though I did not see that in Rebirth for You. And then lastly, what we got here for Blau, we got Rantaro Nintama, the movie. You tell I did not watch this whatsoever. I don't know if I pronounced that right, and I don't know if it's the right title. I believe the name is right. But down here, every single person in the drugstore, I'm feeling like that's wrong name, but I've seen that on Crunchyroll. Like I just see it and never watched it. There you go. That's all you get for Blau. You can tell Blau is lacking at this point, but we will see if this thing continues onward. Right? It was made for the ladies. This was made for the guys. This is Rebirth for You, made for. I don't know. It's a copy of Weiss. I feel like it's a copy of Weiss Schwarz, but just with better cards at this point. People are gonna hate me that I say that. No, actually, I think they're both somewhat in a tie. They have their own different niche inside the same niche. That's where we are. So overall, I would say this. I'm not really excited about too much. Like to be honest, like the first half of this year, not really excited for really any of this. There's nothing that says I gotta buy it. I'm telling people to invest in it or anything like that. It's just Weiss Schwarz. And I would say Weiss Schwarz in the bland kind of way, because it just feels like I know what Overlord is. I know how that did. People really love it. People like Blue Archive, right? People like Sneaker Bunko, but I don't know why it just feels like it's boring right now in this time. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say that about most games. Like, if you're thinking I'm saying that Union Arena is better, I'm not gonna tell you that. It's not. It's truly not. It's boring. It's something new, something genre-wise that people want. But there comes a point in Union Arena, if you have not looked at the product schedule, that you're just going to just not really like, and that's coming eventually. Okay, but the rest of this, yeah, yeah, it's a lot of idols. It's magical girls and VTubers. There we are. And not say I'm not taking anything away from any of those people. Just not interesting enough for me. But that is everything. Let me know your thoughts below. I will see you all later. But as always, have fun. Be happy. Don't spend anything outside your budget. Have a good one.